Hello everyone, my name is Van and welcome to a brand new episode of my single player world. Last episode we did this lovely tower over there, and today, a little spoiler over there on the right, we are going to be finishing the animal pens, which, by the way, already done, but I'm going to show you all some old clips as I realized last episode was too long. And I didn't want it to run on too far, so I went ahead and just decided to put in this one. So please enjoy. With the tower done, I think it's about time we got back to our original task for today. And that is, of course, the animal pens. Now, I actually have a couple cool ideas that I think will break up this blank wall pretty well. Okay, so hear me out, guys. I'm thinking we put in the woods, get those set up, and we do some water features. Water features? Wait, no, I gotta finish it. Hold on. The water features can wait. I have to finish. Okay, oh, let me get that out. I forgot I gotta finish the landscaping first. Let's do that first before anything else. Right? I think that's important. I ran out of smooth stone. No, now I gotta go AFK. Wait, did I pre-plan? I think I might have put some down below, actually. Let's go see if I pre-planned. Look at me. I'm so smart. Yes. I thought ahead. I guess it wouldn't hurt to put the rest of these in here. I'm curious how many levels I can get from collecting these. Jinkies. Holy cow! With the walls in, I actually have a really cool idea to break these up aside from the water feature. And I think that's going to be where I'm going to make personalized little caves for the animals to sleep in when they want to get out of the sun, you know? So I'm actually going to put one on each level in the wall. And like I said, that'll break up the stone a little bit and also add something nice for the animals. So they're not just, you know, I want them to feel like prisoners. So I'm going to pick out some good spots here and there. Depending on the size of the animal, obviously they need to be bigger. And depending on how much room I have behind, they can be bigger. Let's go like that. That's for the cows. This one's actually for the sniffers. This one has to be way bigger. What am I doing? Let's see. Maybe I can do a little. Ooh, we'll have to figure this one out. Oh, you know what? That's actually a better spot right there. This is a much better spot. Yep. Perfect. Now sniffers can come in here and hide. Well, I'll do a little special design. I'll probably do that off camera so I can get my friends' opinions and ideas, because nothing's really come to me. And I'll show them off next episode, I think. Probably next episode. Might be one more, but next episode's the plan. And right here, I'm gonna go and put the sheep in this corner here. You probably don't need this big of an entrance, but it's fine. Especially since I don't really I'm not going to deal with the sheep too much since I have my wool farm, but that's okay. So I'll put them right here. Let's light that up a little bit. The piggies can go, of course, in this corner. And pigs are pretty easy to decorate for. You just need some mud, some carrots, maybe some hay for them to lay on, you know. I could probably do that without friends' help, but maybe they have some nice insights for something fresh. Not just the same blah blah blah. And now we just got to do the sheep area. Sheep area is actually where I got this idea. I decided to put this wall here to kind of break off the sheep area a little bit. Oh, this is the chickens, I just realized. I'm silly. I decided to break this wall, give it more of a shape as opposed to just a big old circle, and I covered in this area to kind of bring it out some. So I can actually just go right here in the wall for the sheep. And I already have a little area dug out for the most part. I just need to fill it a little bit, clear it out a little bit. And maybe I'll make it dip down one block, you know? Give them a little more height to their base. And this will this will break up the wall a good bit. Have these in there. And I want the water features. I'm thinking two different water features. One right here is kind of the plan. So let's go down one. And then we can bring this in. And this is going to be a small pond, I think, right here. Let's do that. That looks good. And this is going to pour off the side here. We're going to go like that. That's going to pour down right there into a nice pond for the snippers at the bottom. Let's go like this. Yeah, that looks like a good size. We don't need too much. And then I want another one. Let's go back up. So far, the biggest pain of this is just climbing every time I want to do something at the top. Because I always start from the bottom for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing. And I want another one starting from the chicken area, I think. Oh, you know what? I might have it start up here, actually. Let's put a wall here. Did that just go from underneath? I didn't know you could do that. We'll do a small little... Okay. Yeah, we'll do a small little pond right here for the chickens. And this will drain off the side here. And that's... Ooh, that's... Okay, hold on. I lied. It's going to drain this way. So that I don't disrupt the pigs too much. Like this. Yeah, that'll drain off that way, down to there. And that will drain off to here, I think. Maybe right here. So we'll do... we'll just do like a little river for the piggies. Let's go grab our stuff. I'm not wasteful. I am not wasteful. The piggies will get a little river. That'll, yep, right down for the cows. I'm just gonna do that for now. I gotta figure out what to do there. And the cows will get a nice big area right here. They have more room because they're big. They're big old animals. There we go. And this will be where the water sits for the cows. Hopefully this water breaks it up a little bit. And I think what I'm going to do after I get the pond stuff in is I got some tuff. I'm going to do a little decorating with the tuff to kind of make it fill out a little bit. So let's do this. Perfect. And I need another water. Do I have water up there? I don't. Alright, we're gonna hop down to the what's this called? What are big water places called? Oceans. Nailed it! First try. Okay. Get out of here. We're going to get that water. Now with Infinite, we can actually decorate our stuff. Let me get these water features in and I'll be back. Water features done! I did a little bit more than I planned on, but I think it looks good. I think it adds a lot. I got a nice little pond up there now. Kind of break that up a little bit, and it runs down there to here to there. Then the sheep one runs down to there, but also runs this way. Wait, did I end up doing that? No, I lied. I didn't run from there to there. It just runs from here down here. And it's a little big of a waterfall, but once I get the texturing in, I think it'll look good. I need to go drop off some stuff because my inventory is full and my chest is full. So let me clean up and I'll start texturing. What are you doing here? We talked about this. It's over. Derek. You never treated me right. You always shot me with crossbows. Do you think I like that? This is what I'm talking about right here. You never listen. Alright, anyways. Alright, I got the texturing done by the water. And I just realized I missed a block there. I gotta get that in. But I want it to just kind of look like the water was kind of corroding, or eroding, sorry. The, you can ignore him. The stone, where it was at. So I decided to kind of mix in some tough and then some pale moss to kind of pull it out a little bit on the edges. Like a less greenish moss, but I think it plays at it really well. I might add just a smidge right there as well, just kind of pull it out. Hey, Poe, hush. Poe, I'm recording, hush. I might just put a little more in the corner there. I might put a little bit in the corner there, pull it out, but I think I did pretty good. A little more over here to kind of break up this large wall. I might fix that corner right there and put a little jut out right there at the top. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks good. I think it's time to move on to the actual pins. Alright guys, I've been slaving away this morning trying to finish these up, and I think y'all are gonna like it. I got a few suggestions from some friends, and I think we're just about ready to bam, show it off. Look at this. These aren't customs right here. I might make customs later, replace them if I decide to. I am going to put a custom tree there and maybe up here to kind of fill in the skyline. This one specifically to kind of go with the roots, so it's going to be a nice, I think, a willow tree. I made one recently, and I think I would love to make another one. So my main thing was just trying to fill up the walls to kind of make them not feel so blank, and I think I pretty much nailed it. We'll go. Let's show you each of the different pins real quick. This is the, oh yeah, I also have, I don't know I have a way in yet. I have a little inner sanctum area that leads to all the different animal pins. So we'll need to put in some iron doors to make sure they don't escape. But this will be a nice little easy way to show off all the different pins. So we'll go ahead and start with cow just because we're right here. I added some wheat, a nice little pond. I wanted to use these roots like I did with the waterfall to kind of fill up the wall here. And I give them a little jungle tree to match the wood type. And I have, not there, here, some light underneath the floor so there are no torches because I did not want torches in this build. And this is the little sleeping area. I do still want to do a little bit right here. If y'all have any suggestions for any of these little inner areas, please let me know, because right now they're just for sleeping. This is the sniffer one. I give them a bigger one, obviously. Nice big bed. And I gave them potatoes. I don't know why, that just felt like it worked for me. And a nice little spruce bush. I actually got those off the bottom of this tree because this went too far down when I grew it, and I think it works pretty well having this little breakup right here. And then the nice waterfall, of course, coming down with the texture. I'm a big fan of the texture. I used lichen to light up the inside, so I didn't have to do torches there. I have torches in here, but I'm probably going to replace them with lanterns once I figure out. I want to do a nice build in here. This is actually going to be a nice little area in the future. I just need to figure it out. Over here is the pigs. So a nice little bed, of course, again. Theirs is a bit of a small area, but it's mostly bed because they have this nice little muddy area to play outside in muddy waters. And I gave them some carrots, of course. I might have given them a little too much moss. I might dial it back and put more mud in, but I'm gonna leave it right now because I don't have any more mud. I gotta make it. And they have a waterfall coming from the chicken area, of course, and there's those down to the cow area. We come up this way. Not that way, this way. We got the chicken bed. I also gave them a little coop, so they can go in there if they'd like. And I gave them beetroots. I thought it kind of fit their vibe. Fit the vibe of chicken to add a little bit of red in with the white, you know? And I added them some short grass because, you know, chickens actually eat seeds, and I thought it made sense. And I did this little overhang with the pale oak leaves to kind of block them from escaping through the waterfall up there. This was just kind of my way of blocking them in with a nice little touch. I'll show you from up top in a minute. I think y'all like it. And up this way is the sheep. Bed here, not like it again. Once, of course, I gave them some flowering azalea up here to just add a little color and to break up this wall a little bit. A nice birch tree just kind of spawned in, and a few roots as well. I think I'm probably gonna do another tree up here to replace this one to make the roots make sense. And then I gave them some wheat, of course. And I'm pretty happy with these. I think it did a good job, and I do plan on working on them again in the future, but I just wanted to get a good bit done to show off the progress in this video. This is the top, of course, and that's where the willow tree is going to be. I might do another tree up here. Probably a pale oak custom. I think that's the plan. I've been really big into making custom trees lately. I made a willow tree on a server that is just gorgeous, so it got me into wanting to do customs. So yeah, this is the nice shot from up top. I kind of wanted to feel like a zoo vibe, which is why I did the inner sanctum areas and left the front kind of open, so you can kind of come down here and look at the animals, or be up top on the ridge and look at the animals. Yeah, I think I did pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, I forgot I did some flowering azalea back there just to kind of fill in. But yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy it. I think it looks quite good. Guys, I have some tragic news. I was repairing my tools, and my Nautilus died. Got stuck on land and died, and I didn't even notice until I was heading back from the skelly spawner and saw that he was gone. Oh, it's so sad. I didn't even get to name him yet. Did I name him? Am I a bad Nautilus owner friend? Oh no. On a slightly brighter note, I've been working on this area now. I gotta figure out how I want to do this cliff face, but I started spreading out some materials, just kind of show that's been, you know, worked in a little bit. I want to make some sort of carts that look like... I kind of want to make some carts that look like they're pushing the stones and ores around. And here I have a guy, and he's not... Do they not use these? I thought they used blast furnaces. Do they not? Okay, they do. He was just stuck to one he couldn't get to. Okay. Well, I have this guy here now, which is great. And I've also moved a couple into the churches. So I'm slowly getting my villagers together to actually be useful and kind of populate the town, and I am really happy about it. I really need to finish the forest. I still haven't done it. It's got to go here, and I think it's gonna continue over up there and go across, but I also might just have it come up here and just go across like that. I'm still making choices. with the animal pens done, I wanted a nice way to get into the back areas with all the beds. So I've made this house. I don't want to say it's not my favorite house I've ever made. I don't really do houses like this much, but I think it's nice. It's I'll show you the inside in a second, but I just want to show you kind of the outer parts. If you have any suggestions for the roof to kind of break up this middle section, or just this section right here, or maybe just the whole thing, let me know. I couldn't think of anything, so I just left it and then put a little chimney on the back end to break up the back side. And then over here, I just did a little designs on the wall to kind of break them up. I didn't want to put flower pots. Over here. I could do on the other side, so I just kind of did a little wood decoration, which I like. I think it's nice. I think it adds a little bit to the building, you know. But I want to go ahead and break up the roof. So if y'all have any suggestions, let me know. I don't really do roofs. On the inside, we have a few little cat towers everywhere. I just thought it'd be like a nice area. I felt like cats kind of fit as a office area. And I have some seating. Nothing too fancy, just something simple, like guest seating, waiting area. And it's supposed to be kind of like an office, you know? Like you check in here, this is where you wait, and then you come down here to see the animals in the back ends. And I haven't done too much work. I have added the iron doors though, so I can get in and out if I need to mess with them. And I've also even added chickens in. I do want to do a kind of interior and clean this up because it is ugly on the inside. But I'm not really too worried about it, as it's not really a good part of the main part of the base. But if I ever make this world downloadable or something, I'd like it to look nice. So I might. There we go. Much better. I gotta get some spruce for there, but yeah, that adds quite a bit. And I think I might actually do this right here. Just gonna pull. Yeah, I like that. Should I do that right here as well? I can actually raise this up. I might actually make that, and yeah, that looks fine. Oh, fine. That's nope. Yeah, that's better. And that way, I can fill this in. Much better. Much better. Yes. Yeah, I like that. And that gives me a little more room up here to do something if I want. And I think I'm going to make for this building, I'm going to put stairs right here up to maybe a patio in this section and have this be a nice square house. I'm still planning. I'm still figuring it out. I haven't thought about this area at all, honestly, but I think it works quite well. And I am starting to love this building. It's really growing on me. Even though it's quite simple, I think the roof specifically is what's won it for me. This is all waxed, by the way. I spent some time with my bees to get enough wax to actually wax the entire roof. So this is how it's purposefully designed to have this kind of gradient in there, make it look a little rusted, and it works. And the blackstone chimney really helps break it up. Even though I do want something here, I think it's good if I never do. But again, if y'all have any ideas, feel free. I am always open to ideas and feedback since I am just a little guy. Well, guess who thought he had sniffer eggs, but doesn't. And guess who got every other animal into their pens? I promise you can't see any of them right now, but I swear they're in there. And is see, you can see the cows, and is missing sniffers to finish off the pens. So now I gotta go. I gotta brush. I'm going. It took me 2 hours, and I somehow came back with a camel. But I got the sniffer eggs. I got them. It was a long trip to and fro, and whoop. Got them down. I got 2 of them. I think I'm going to wait to breed them until the golden dandelions come out, because I want a baby one in there with them. And I think I only want the 3 total. So I think I'm going to wait for the dandelion before I breed them. But they're finally in the pen along with the other animals. I do still have these. I'm not sure if I want to keep these or not. I might put them underground for like meat and stuff like that. And have these be like the animals that get to live a good life. Sorry, don't tell them I said that. That being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have anything you want me to play, and as always, I'll talk to you guys later. Farewell.